Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. This video is for the violin students in the 6 o'clock class, and this is our music theory video for the week. So we have been working really hard at all of our different types of flashcards, and today we're going to introduce a new set, the green flashcards. So these are different musical terms and symbols that you might start to see in your songs. So it's important that you start to recognize those and know what they mean. So let's go ahead and get started with these. All right. So this one you might have seen before. It's got a double bar with 2 dots. This is a repeat sign. So it means go back to the beginning and play the whole thing again. Repeat sign. Now you might also see a set of 2 repeat signs like this. One at the beginning of a passage, one at the end. So what this means is that you repeat what's inside between the 2 repeat signs. So this repeat sign is usually just at the end of a piece, and it means go back to the very beginning. If there's no beginning repeat sign showing you where to go, you just assume to go back to the very beginning and repeat. This set of repeat signs tells you specifically where to repeat, whatever is inside these 2 signs. So they're both repeat signs. One is just more specific than the other. Does that make sense? Okay, next. As violinists, we see these a lot. These are sharp signs. So the sharp sign means that the note is raised by a half step. So for example, if we have an F, the sharp means it's raised to an F sharp. And what that looks like on our violin is that F is low second finger on the D, and F sharp is high second finger on the D. So what we're actually doing when we have our high second finger, our high 2, is raising the note a half step, making it into a sharp. So the sharp sign raises the note a half step. Okay? Now the flat sign lowers the note a half step. So that might mean maybe it turns a B into a B flat. So B would be 1 on the A, and B flat would be a low 1 on the A. And we might not even have learned this yet. Some of us have, some of us haven't. But when we get there, you might recognize that and say, oh yeah, I remember learning about flats. It means lower the note a half step. Okay, now this one might be new to you, or maybe not. This is a natural sign, and it cancels out a sharp or a flat. So if you did have, say, a C sharp, second high 2 on the A, maybe the natural sign turns it into a C natural, a low 2 on the A. All right, so let's review those really quick. The sharp looks like a hashtag. The sharp raises the note a half step. The flat lowers the note a half step. And the natural sign cancels out a sharp or a flat. All right? Okay. So here, what we're looking at is this symbol right down here. And this is called a tie. And a tie means that these 2 notes are combined together. So you would play this as one long note. And in this case, we have a half note plus a half note. So we'd play it as if it was a whole note because these 2 notes are now connected with a tie. There's another symbol in music that looks a little bit similar to a tie, and we have to watch out and not get confused. So this one over here is a slur. Now a slur just means play the notes smoothly and connected, which in music we call legato. So a slur makes the notes legato. A tie adds the notes together. And the easy way to tell the difference between a slur and a tie is that a tie is always connecting notes that are the same pitch. See how these are level? They're meant to be the same note, the same pitch. Whereas a slur is going to be under or over notes that are different pitches. So when you see notes that are all different pitches under a slur, you're going to want to play those legato, nice and smooth. If you see notes that are the same pitch connected with a tie, that means these two notes are added together and played as if they're one long note. Okay? So the tie is like a musical plus sign, and the slur means play legato, smooth and connected. All right. Okay, so here we have a dot along with our note. Now don't be confused. In rhythm, we have a dotted ta, but in that situation, the dot is going to be next to the note. With this, it's on top of the note, or if it's written this way with the stem going up, it'll be below the note. This is a staccato mark, and staccato means play the note short and detached. So don't get confused. A dotted ta is something different. That's with rhythm. A staccato means play that note short or detached. This is a fun one. Looks kind of like a bird's eye, right? So this is called a fermata. And fermata means hold the note out longer than its value. So you might see a fermata up above a whole note at the end of a piece, and that means just keep holding out that note longer than the value, usually for dramatic effect. So fermata, hold the note longer than its value. And last one for now. This is dici al fine. Try saying that with me. Ready? Dici al fine. And it's an Italian phrase. A lot of musical terms and symbols are in Italian. And this means go back to the beginning and play to the fine, which means end. So usually there will be a dici al fine. You'll go to the beginning. You'll keep playing until where it says fine, and that's where you stop. All right? So dici al fine means go back to the beginning and play until the fine. All right, my friends, so we've gone through all of them. I'm gonna mix them up a little bit now. And we're gonna go back through and test our knowledge. All right? Here we go again. So these are repeat signs, and it means play whatever is inside the repeat signs over again. Okay, this is a flat sign, and it means to lower the note a half step. Okay, this is a tie, and it means add these two notes together. Remember, this dot is different than in rhythm. This is a staccato, and it means play that note short and detached. Okay, this is dici al fine, and it means go back to the beginning and play until the fine, where it says fine, the fine sign. All right. This is also an Italian word, remember? Fermata means hold the note longer than its value. Fermata. It's fun to say. Okay, this is a slur, and it means legato, or smooth and connected. Slur. All right, so this one is a natural sign. Don't get confused. The sharp sign looks like this, the hashtag. The natural sign has a little box in the middle. So the natural sign cancels out a sharp or a flat. Okay, we just did this one. This is a sharp, and it means to raise the note a half step. And this is a repeat sign, so it means go back to the beginning and play it again. Okay, friends, very, very nice job today. If you need to go back and do this several times to learn, please feel free to do that. We're going to end with a speed round. So, of course, as usual, only do the speed round when you're feeling very secure and ready, okay? Ready, set, go. Flat, lower the note a half step. Staccato, play short and detached. Fermata, hold the note longer than its value. Natural, cancels out a sharp or a flat. Repeat sign, go back to the beginning and play it again. Sharp, raises the note up a half step. Slur, this means play legato, which means smooth and connected. DC al fine means go back to the beginning and play until the fine. And a tie means add these two notes together. Last one. Repeat signs, play what's between them over again. All right, friends, very, very nice work. Thanks for joining me. Happy practicing and good luck. I'll see you next time.